What is up, my fellow Chibits? Hopefully all of you are having a wonderful day today. No matter when you watch this video, be it today, tonight, or weeks ahead, months ahead, or even years, I still wish you a very good day. And so with that being said, let's get into the weekly Chibit questions. If Renan 2B has to fight a battle to the death, who would win and why? That's kind of mean. That's really mean to make me choose between some pretty good waifus. I mean, Rim is the second best female character I've ever seen, and 2B, amazing character in terms of gaming. I love 2B in Nier Automata, so it's kind of cruel you're making me choose between both of these girls. But in terms of who would win if they were both to fight to the death, I would probably say 2B would win. Now, hear me out. I know Rim is, a demon and all that, and she has, insane regeneration, she can fight and all that. She's crazy. She can do some insane damage, and she has a lot of strength. She's not weak like a regular human being. However, 2B has a lot of implants, mods, that make her extremely powerful, like the ability to slow down time. When you add something like that to 2B, automatically that kind of makes her fighting Rim completely unfair. So, I want to say that if they were to both fight to the death, it might be close in some ways, if, I guess 2B didn't have the ability to slow down time, but since 2B has that ability, I believe 2B would probably win. That's just what I would assume. What do you think of this? What the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck? Yo, I need this. I need this in my life now. I need Ashita. Okay, if Kaneki does not die, the baby's born alright, Toka doesn't die, whatever, okay? If everything is fine, and that's a miracle if it does, but if everything is fine, I would fucking love it. I would pay $100, okay, no joke. I would literally pay $100 to Ashita if this man had a panel with Kaneki wearing his badass suit, his, One Eye King outfit, and he was holding his child. That would have me dying. Dude, I would, oh my god, I would fucking laugh so hard if that legit became a thing. I need that in my life. I definitely need this. Kaneki fighting while holding his child. That's... Oh yes, please Ashita, do something like this, please. Chibi, do you think Rize will return and eat Faretta at the end of Tokyo Ghoul Re? Well, there is a possibility of that, because if you remember the flashback we had of Faretta and Rize in their relationship, Rize said that she was probably going to eat Faretta, so that has been foreshadowed that maybe Rize would kill him or eat him or something, but I don't necessarily believe it'll happen in Tokyo Ghoul Re, because of finding out about the title, Tokyo Ghoul, One-Eyed King, and then how now we're underground and stuff, and we're finding out that most likely Tokyo Ghoul series is named after the underground city. I believe that Tokyo Ghoul Re is going to be ending very soon, so I don't think we'll probably see Rize eating Faretta at the end of Tokyo Ghoul Re, but we may see it in Part 3, if there is a Part 3. I believe we'll probably see something like that, but not in this part, or anytime really soon, unless Ashita wants to throw a curveball. Is your brother interested in anime and manga like you? Yeah, oh yes, he really loves anime and manga. He doesn't really read a lot of manga, but he does like anime. He loves One Punch Man, he loves Dragon Ball Z, he watches Team 4 Star from Dragon Ball Z, the abridged series. He really loves Hunter x Hunter, he loves Yu Yu Hakusho. I mean, he likes all sorts of series, even romance series and stuff. He likes, Your Lie in April. He likes a variety of things, but he mainly prefers dub, though. That's his big preference. He prefers dub over sub, which I'm not gonna hate on a man that, wants to watch dub or whatever over sub. It's everybody's personal choice or preference of what they like. But, yeah, he does love anime. He does like manga, but he mainly sticks to anime. When Attack on Titan Season 3 airs, do you think Wit Studio will do 25 episodes or condense it into 12 episodes? I think it'll be a hybrid of both, honestly. I believe that we'll probably have a 12-episode series, okay, let's take, for an example, Attack on Titan Season 3 was to come out right now, okay? I would say we would have, a 12-episode Season 3 for Summer of Anime 2017, and then they'll probably take a break for Fall of Anime, and then they'll come back Winter of Anime. That's what I believe that they'll probably do. They'll probably split it up. They'll give us 12 episodes, one season, split it for the next season like there's nothing, and then they'll go back into it again to add that quality for the series. I believe something like that would probably happen, but I don't believe we'll probably have just a 12-episode series when Season 3 arrives because of the backlash to the popularity and all that. I just believe it'll probably be definitely more than 12 episodes. We'll see, but I believe it would. Or it would be very stupid to actually make it, 12 again. Now, obviously, this is really not up to Wit Studios. It's actually the production committee, if I'm correct, that really decides this. So it's not really their fault if it's actually 12 episodes. It depends on the production committee. But still, I don't think the production committee is going to be that dumb because of the backlash of, the latest season. But we'll see where that goes. What is your top 3 favorite Pokemon, excluding starters and legendary Pokemon? The first one that comes to mind is Dragonite. I love Dragonite. And I know he's not as popular or good as he used to be, but I still love Dragonite. I don't know. I just like Dragonite. I recently fell in love with, Mawile, I think that's how you pronounce it. If I'm saying it wrong, please forgive me. It's the creature that looks like it has a Venus flytrap head. I recently got a shiny, actually, on, Twitter. I posted the picture and stuff, but that's one of the others I like. And I don't know if Lucario counts as a legendary or not. I really don't know. But I would say Lucario, but I don't know if Lucario counts, because I would definitely have him in my top 3. But if he does or doesn't count, I'm going to add another one. Another one I truly like, let's see, a non-legendary or starter. I really am loving Mimikyu right now. I love Mimikyu. I love how dark it is, like, just in terms of the backstory and stuff. I like Mimikyu from, the latest Pokemon games, Pokemon Sun and Moon. It's the one that looks like Pikachu. I like Mimikyu. How excited are you for the newly announced Gintama season? Incredibly excited, actually. I've yet to make a video on it, but I'll tell you right now, as everybody knows, I love Gintama. It's a fabulous series. It's one of those series I'll say right now, if you have never watched it, what the fuck you doing? Stop this video. Don't even come back. Go watch Gintama. That is a good anime. Now, I'm going to say right now, skip the first 2 episodes. First 2 episodes are filler, so skip that shit. But, basically, Gintama is a blast. It is like everything that you would want from a series because it is all the genres. It has such a good story. It has great characters. It just has so many parodies and comedic moments. I mean, if you just want a funny series that could just make you enjoy life, watch Gintama. It's such a blast. So, yeah. I'm pretty excited for, the newest season. Oh, yes. I heard it's only going to be adapting one, arc, which kind of sucks, but yeah, I mean, things happen. That's just how it's going to be, but I will definitely appreciate more Gintama in my life. Would you rather know a little about everything, the basics, or literally everything about 1 or 2 things of your choosing? So this is kind of like an extension to last week's question, because I answered something very similar, but this is distinct enough to be different, so I'll answer this. So you're saying I know a little about everything, like basics. Like, okay, let's say, let's take this, my remote for a second, okay? Let's say the basics. I would know the basics of how to operate a remote. For instance, I would know how to, like, volume, change channels, channel number and all that, standard shit, but I wouldn't know how to, like, reprogram this to, go to another TV. I'm assuming that's what I wouldn't know. So, basic-wise, like, I would know everything in the world, so, like, for instance, I would know the basics of how to make a computer, I would know the basics of how to be a, a rocket scientist, I don't know all this stuff, but I would not know everything about it, just the basics. I'm assuming I can't learn more if I knew the basics of everything. So if I take it for like that, if I can't learn anymore and I just know the basics, that would be very nice, but that means I would never be able to push the boundaries and do something incredible. So I don't know if I would actually, I don't know how I'd feel about that. But if I knew literally everything about 1 or 2 things of my choosing, that's a good thing. Now, when you say literally everything, does that mean things that people don't even understand? Like, okay, let's say if I want to know everything about how the universe was made, okay? Like, I want to know how the very foundation of this universe was made, to the very atom and all of that. Would I know everything, even if nobody knows about it? And I'm allowed to, express and tell people. Would I be able to, like, perform things, like crazy things that was not even possible to begin with unless I had this knowledge? Or would I just know it? I mean, there's a lot of things here I could really speculate and add on to. But I would probably say, I would actually, literally everything about 1 or 2 things, but I wouldn't know anything else. So I would say I'd probably learn a little bit about the basics of everything, because if I can learn the basics of everything, you know what, no, I take that back. I would actually want to know 2 things, because what if I was to have a loophole or something, and I was to be able to learn everything? Like, I could learn the meaning of life itself. Maybe I could learn everything. Who knows? So I'd probably choose, you know, literally everything about one or two things. That's what I would choose. Does anyone know in your family about you being an anime YouTuber? My dad and my brother, which you guys saw yesterday in my 4th of July video, they know about what I do. Now, I have a couple of, you know, family members that know I do YouTube, but they don't know exactly what I do. For instance, my aunt to my sister and my cousin, they know what I kind of do. Like, they know I do YouTube, but they don't know what I exactly talk about. So, yeah, and they don't even know my name, but that's about it, though, when it comes to that. So, the only ones I really know is my dad and my brother. Have you or will you ever read The Rising of the Shield Hero? An anime adaptation has been confirmed, so I was curious. I have not read it, I will be honest. However, I did see the anime adaptation, and I have known for a while that this is a popular series. Like, many love this series, many have recommended that series to me in the past to read, and now that it's getting an anime adaptation, obviously, I want to check it out. That's what I do. I mean, I mainly talk about anime than manga. I mean, let's just face the facts here. So, I'll probably watch the anime just to see if I like it, and depending on how the anime is, I'll read the manga. That's what it'll come down to, but yeah, we'll see, but I definitely will check out the anime, but I don't know if I'll read the manga anytime soon. Who's your favorite pro hero in Boku no Hero? Recently, I've been feeling Fat Gum. Now, if we're talking about personal reasons, I'd probably say Mount Lady, which I think some of you already are aware of why. But if I'm being completely serious, I'd probably say All Might. I know that's cliche, but I would go with All Might just because I like everything he stands for, to what he has accomplished, and just what he's still doing in the series. So I would probably say All Might. But if I want to kind of say for personal reasons, I would go with Mount Lady. What is a Chibit question? Well, it's where I record a video and I answer the question you send me. That, obviously, I haven't answered before. How do you want the Prince Secession War arc in Hunter x Hunter right now to end? I haven't really thought that far, because when it comes to Hunter x Hunter, you really can't guess what's going to happen. Togashi is that type of writer. Just like how Ishida, you can kind of predict some things, but overall the man throws curveballs. Togashi is a very similar type of writer. It's just you really can't guess where the in-game result of an arc would be. I mean, let's think about the Chimera Ant arc of Hunter x Hunter for a second, okay? When the arc first started and we saw Gon and Killua, you know, seeing what they were doing and how they were traveling to another country, and, you know, they were trying to find someone, and then eventually that led to some crazier things, and the birth of the Ant King and all that. I mean, none of us thought that was going to happen. Let's just be real here. None of us thought that arc would turn out like it did, especially with the conclusion of the arc with Komugi and Meruem. None of us expected that. So, when it comes to thinking how it's going to end, I don't know, and I preferably rather not actually think about that, because honestly, I'm here for the ride. I'm here to enjoy Hunter x Hunter, not think that far into the future, because I know I'm going to be wrong regardless. So, I'm going to say I have no idea. Have you heard of the "you say run goes with everything" meme? This is the first time I'm hearing of it. I have no idea what that fucking meme is, so please enlighten me. What do you think about drifters, and do you recommend Kaiji? I heard some good things about it. Love you, you're the best. Oh, thank you so much, and I love all of you guys out there right now that are currently watching this video. So what do I think about drifters? Wonderful manga, great artwork, great anime, needs a season 2 stat. Like, I need that season 2, because it's a great series. It's a really wonderful series. And if you haven't watched the anime, go watch it. And if you haven't read the manga, go read the manga. Good stuff. And do I recommend Kaiji? I've heard some good things about it, but I have not personally read it, so I can't really say. But I have heard through many that it's a wonderful series and you should read it. So, who knows? Where do you find thumbnails, for example, Tokyo Ghoul Recolored thumbnail? Normally, I use illustrations from Ishida. For instance, illustrations, you know, Ishida posts on, you know, Twitter or other places around the web, or, you know, through Tokyo Ghoul cover pages and stuff. Usually, I use those for my thumbnails, but if not that, most of the time, I take a panel from, like, a chapter, and I color. Did you hear about Studio Trigger and A1 Pictures teaming up for an original anime? Yes, I have heard, and I've actually seen some of the pictures. I'm pretty excited because I love what, you know, Studio Trigger works on, and for them to bring in A1 Pictures to help them out, I'm kind of curious exactly how that's going to turn out, and it's going to be on an anime original, like, type series, so, like, there's not going to be any original source, so we're not going to have, like, a manga, light novel, visual novel for it to run off of, so Studio Trigger and A1 Pictures can do whatever they want, so I'm pretty excited for that. I really am excited to see how that series turns out. Do you plan to play Persona 5? Well, obviously, I have it, I just yet to get around to it because I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Have you seen the trailer to Project D? No, I have not. Who's your favorite Dark Souls boss? Probably Gil, the final boss of the entirety of Dark Souls 3, or the entirety of the series. Socks? I'm assuming you're asking if I like socks or I wear socks. I wear socks, obviously, not when I'm sitting down right here. But, I mean, if I like socks, yeah, I personally prefer thigh-high socks. Like, you know, those very tall socks on girls. That's what I prefer. I think I've mentioned that before. I don't know. Have I? I believe I did a video when I was drunk and I said thigh-highs. I believe I did. Your thoughts on the season thus far? A lot of the stuff from this season has yet to really come out. You know, ask me this question next week, and then I'll let you know. What was the anime or scene that made you cry like a little baby, and why? One scene that really gets to me is definitely the Clannad scene, but I think that's a very cliche one to cry to, because I think everyone that's watched Clannad probably got very sad from watching that. So doing something else besides Clannad, I want to say the Hunter x Hunter scene, spoilers, FYI, spoilers, so just doing a pre-warning. The Hunter x Hunter scene, not just the Meruem and Komugi scene, because that's also very cliche to probably say when you're talking about Hunter x Hunter. I would say Gon's breakdown. His breakdown when he realizes that someone he wants back, someone that he went so far to find, was dead, and he couldn't accept it. Like, when he had a straight-up emotional breakdown, that was a great episode. I had some tears in my eye. I'm like, jeez, this is sad. Like, this is really sad seeing a character like this. Like, just, you want everything to be fine. And in a normal shonen, everything would be fine. But thanks to Togashi as a writer, that did not happen. And that was a very, very sad scene. Probably one of the saddest. And if not that, what happened to Pito? Pito, fuck me, dude. Oh my god. Pito did some heinous shit, yes. Oh, fuck yes. But holy shit. Like, what happened to Pito? Like, I don't want to say right now, Pito did not deserve that. Pito did not deserve what happened. Oh my god, that was fucked. Will we ever see a fan mail vlog again? Obviously, I've just been very busy with personal shit that I haven't really had time to record that, because I want to be honest here, the fan mail vlogs, they can take a bit. They're like, oh yes, like, they can take hours, like, way longer than my normal videos. Like, editing fan mail videos, with how long they are, with all the boxes open up, and everything I have to cut out, that really could take about probably a whole day, 2 days worth of work. I mean, it can take a bit, so that's kind of why they've been delayed, because I've just been so busy. Like, I've had some personal things on the side I've been doing with, like, you know, the entire mobile home thing, to, you know, other stuff that I'm not going to really talk about right now. But, yeah, I haven't had the time to make them. But, yes, you will see them again, so don't worry. Ever had boneless pizza? What the fuck is boneless pizza? I feel like this is a meme or a joke or something, but what the fuck is boneless pizza? I'll bite. What is it? What do you think Hisoka's Nin Spirit Beast would look like? If he actually got one? Well, judging by Hisoka's personality, he is someone that always wants to kill people and fight people that are very strong. And that's just something he, you know, gets kicks out of. I could see the man having a Nin Beast that might even look like him. I could definitely see that, because I could see Hisoka viewing himself as a very powerful individual, and maybe he would love to fight his own self. And his Nin Beast most likely would have the personality of Hisoka, where it would probably try to fight him or kill him. I could definitely see something like that. So, Hisoka having a Nin Beast would probably come back to bite his ass. Like, that would probably not be good at all. So, yeah. But I could definitely see the Nin Beast looking maybe like Hisoka. I could definitely see that. Because, you know, how he knows he's strong, he probably would have something that looks like him. Riha Matora for the rest of your life, or TG anime, nothing else. Oh, fuck. I would say TG, just because at the very least I can listen to some good music. Thoughts on the Berserk Fury I sent you last week? I watched it, and holy shit, that person knows their fucking stuff. Like, you can definitely see that person has researched Berserk quite a bit, so yeah, that was a crazy-ass fucking video. I support it, I do. Do you think that Love and Lies will be better than Tsukiga Kirei from last season? I don't know. I really don't know. It's debatable, really. It's really debatable. I have a thing for tragedy and romance, but Tsukiga Kirei was a very beautiful and cute show from last season. It's gonna be hard to beat that, honestly. It definitely will be hard to beat that series. I mean, maybe it can beat it. I don't know, because I can't see the future. I mean, I can't see the future, but I mean, who knows? It could be. It could not be. I don't know, but so far, it'll be hard, and it hasn't beat Tsukiga Kirei yet. Would you rather get penetrated by a horse or never watch anime again? Jesus, what the fuck? I know what a horse can do to someone, because I remember there was like a news article a while back to where this man got penetrated by a horse and died. Like, he died from anal trauma. I'm not even joking. Like, there was a dude that fucking died to anal trauma by a horse. Like, a horse bent the man over. I'm not even fucking joking. You think I'm lying? Like, okay, if you're under 18, don't look this shit up, please. Don't look it up. But if you're over 18, look at your own discretion. Yeah, there was a straight up news article where a man got... Yeah, it was, oof. So, I'd probably say never watch anime again, because I don't want to get penetrated by a horse, because that would legit kill me. In your opinion, what is the best Marvel movie you've seen? Mine is Logan, and I hope you're having a good day, Chibi. And hopefully you're having a great day as well, and all of you out there right now that's watching this video, I love you. Oh, I love you too, thank you. So... my favorite Marvel movie most likely is The Avengers for obvious reasons. I've never watched Logan, so I can't really have any opinion on that. But funny story is, just yesterday, I guess at the time me making this video is yesterday. You guys might see this 2 days later. But basically, yesterday for 4th of July, me and my brother, we actually sat down and watched Doctor Strange on Netflix. We actually sat down and watched that movie, and... it was a good movie. I liked it. I mean, there was some things about it. It was like, I mean, like, there was some forced romance in my personal opinion, and some of the ways they handled, like, the villain for the next Doctor Strange movie, I was like, okay, it felt a little bit forced, but overall, though, it was a good movie. So, it's funny you mentioned the Marvel movie when I literally just watched Doctor Strange yesterday. Do you feel like the size of your channel now has changed how you feel about it in yourself compared to the earlier days? How I feel about the channel or myself? Well, in terms of what the channel now is, like how the size of it, it makes me appreciate how many of you care. That's one of the big things. As the channel continues to grow, it makes me appreciate how many of you out there really care about the content I make, but also just this community in general. It means a lot to me, and I know many might think I'm just saying things or whatever, but as I've said many times in the past, making these videos and then seeing your guys' comments, seeing what you guys say, and the support and all of that, it really has made my life so much better. It's the happiest I've ever been in my life. It is. And like I said, you guys might not believe that. You might just throw it out there and think, he's probably just saying that. But in reality, I'm being truthful. The happiest I've ever been, honestly, is doing YouTube and being able to talk with you guys, share my thoughts on series, and just make videos. It's something I truly appreciate, and I am very thankful for all of you being able to do this and allow me to do this and all that. It just makes me appreciate everything. It makes me appreciate waking up every morning and realizing I just have such an awesome community, all of you guys out there, that just help me out. And how I view myself, I guess I view myself as someone that is happy, I guess. I'm happy. I'm happy with life, I guess you could say. You said last week you sometimes read regular books instead of manga or light novel. What genre do you like most for regular books? Kind of similar to how, you know, manga or light novel is. I like fantasy, and I like psychological. That's what I really like. Fantasy, psychological. Thoughts on the CNN Blackmail? Oh, God, oh, fuck, dude. Like, I posted on that on Twitter today, but holy shit. Like, okay, I don't know everything about the dude or whatever's going on, but all I do know is basically the dude that made a meme on Trump, okay? Like, he made a meme of CNN and Trump grabbing CNN and, like, beating the fuck out of CNN. It was just a little stupid meme, okay? It's something you just look at, like, you get a little chuckle and you move on, and you completely forget about it. That's just how simple it was of a meme. Well, this dude made a meme, Trump posted on his Twitter, CNN got absurdly butthurt. Like, oh my god, the butthurt levels was on a whole new level. Like, jeez. Like, you think those 12-year-olds or 11-year-olds or 9-year-olds in, like, a smite match or whatever get completely salty? Holy shit, no. I'm sorry right now, but CNN, they went to a whole new level of butthurt. Because they didn't just say, like, I'm salty or you're bad or whatever, getting angry. They straight up hunted this man down that was on Reddit, found his post or whatever, found who he was, pieced together who he was, and now have his real information, his real name, where he lives, and they forced this man to apologize, basically. They forced the man to apologize. And they're like, at any time or any moment, we might let out the personal information of this dude. For instance, reveal his name and ruin his life. Like, what the fuck? Like, that blackmail. Like, bro, CNN, what the fuck? Like, that's really fucking... That's fucked up. That's fucked up. It makes CNN look like a joke, but at the same time, though, it's just like the butt hurt. It's like a child. It's straight like a child playing a game, getting really salty because they got wrecked, and for something so simple. It's just like, jeez, what is our world coming to? You have people dying all over the world and shit, and then CNN wants to get butt hurt over something like that. Like, seriously. It's the fucking internet. It's 2017. Stop acting like you're acting and just suck it up. Like, jeez, like, I've heard some heinous shit, but you don't see me sitting there, like, crying and shit because someone's, you know, saying some awful shit about me. Like, CNN, you're a big fucking corporation. Get some balls. So, with that being said, I think I want to end this video here, but, yeah, you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.